Real. Yeah. It's Gabe Real.
It's a motherfucking Megadon with guns like Megatron. Your money short like a leprechaun. Bustin' hard, call me Steph LeBron. When I hit him in their chest, they gone. Rest assured, I'm the best for sure. Got a special whore that does extra chores. Give me neck and more when I wreck the core. Hit her in the head, leave a messy floor. Yeah, I'm the one rapper you don't wanna fuck with. Couple years ago, I was on that dumb shit. But now I'm back with a band just to take over the rap game and put it on my back like I run shit. Put in work like overtime, the coldest rhyme. Tell me why I'm so divine, I blow your mind. Then tell your hoe she fine. Tell that bitch to come here cause her soul is mine. Nobody else has a stamina. The battle of rapper quarter the Santa, but you're harder than Africa. I'm attack with the back of ya. Stripey Adams Avatar, shatter and splatter the shit like abracadabra. I'll beat you with a stick like a fucking pinata. All these bitches talking shit, but they're sucking a ladder. Dick, so now I gotta slaughter your daughter in Guadalajara. They gon' drink a bottle of water. Yeah, maybe that's just part of my fantasy.
Hey now. What's going on, everybody, man? We got a very special edition of the Gabe Real Podcast. Welcome in.
Hey now.
What is up, man? We are talking after a very explosive weekend. It was absolutely amazing show from the WWE. They did it once again. They put on another badass WrestleMania, and we're going to be talking about it, dissecting it, giving our opinions. We're going to be doing a deep dive on some shit. We're going to be doing a recap, and we're going to give you all of our takes. Some of us got some pretty hot takes. We are very excited today. I got my brother and my nephew here. I'll give it up for my brother Chris, and then my nephew JJ. First podcast ever, guys. So here we are talking about the weekend. Amazing night last night and the night before. You had night one, the main event, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus the Tribal Chief, the OTC. And then night two, Sunday night, which was Easter last night, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. So we're going to be asking you guys also, what do you think about the whole event as a whole, and then each in particular match? Because there were some matches that were better than others, you know what I mean? But that's going to be every single event no matter what, you know what I mean? That's always going to be the case. You're never going to have... and also, it's not 316, but we do have some Steve Weisers that we're going to be opening up right here. It's a
My favorite.
Wet, sorry. So, we got some Broken Skull 316 IPAs right here. We're going to be drinking these right now. Shout out to Stone Cold, who literally crashed out last night, dude. He literally crashed out. I'm not exactly sure what happened. He had like a malfunction with his ATV. I don't have that video. I might be able to find that video, though. Let me make sure my audio is good real fast, guys. Make sure everything sounds good on my end real quick. Steve Weisers that we're going to be opening up right here.
My favorite.
Wet, sorry. There we go. Okay, making sure my audio sounds real good. All right, guys. So night one, the starting opening match. And by the way, you told me that, you know, like in the UFC, MMA, you have the co-main event, then the main event at the end of the night. But in the WWE, it's different. The first match of the night is going to be like the second main event.
Right.
So you had Jey Uso. Amazing match. He fought Gunther, and let me see if I can pull up some highlights, guys. What do you think about that match?
I thought it was a good match. I liked it. It was better than what I thought it was gonna be. I'm a big Jey Uso fan, but
cheers, bro. Cheers.
Cheers.
JJ, you want one?
He still got a couple years left.
Yeah, a couple years left, but man, it's some good beer actually right here. Some really strong IPA.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you have Jey Uso right here, as you can see, guys. Here he is here with the boss, Triple H, who just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, dropping the clues bombs for Triple H. Newly inducted, the newest member. It's crazy how you think now, damn, dude, Triple H is already getting in the Hall of Fame, dude. It seemed like just yesterday we were watching him. And he's a 14-time champion?
14-time champion, yeah.
He's definitely one of the GOATs, you know what I mean? If you look at his career, just getting off topic for a little bit, if you look at his career as a whole, man, what he did for the company is arguably might be bigger than what anybody done with the company, you know what I mean? He started NXT. I did not know that he started it just because of he went to the wrestling school back when he was with WCW, and then he saw that they were training young wrestlers, and that the older guys took them under their belts, under their umbrella, and then he thought that he wants to do that for the next generation. So that's absolutely amazing for Paul Triple H Levesque. So amazing job from Triple H. But yeah, what do you think about Jey Uso? He was 0 for 6 in world title matches before this?
Yeah.
Something like that, something crazy like that?
That was a whole story behind it. He always choked whenever it was time for the big match.
Right.
So
he came through and got it done. And Gunther put on a great fight, though. He is a great heel. I gotta say, Gunther is a great heel. He did a good job as playing the villain. He almost quit in the middle of the match.
I liked it. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he started whooping Jey Uso's ass like for the first half of the match. The first half of the match, it was all Gunther.
Yeah. And he really is a ring general, man. That guy is great in the ring.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's like an old school. And I was telling you, he kind of reminded me of like a William Regal type character.
Yeah, that's how.
I mean?
Yeah, he's an old school type of wrestler.
Yeah, he's like more traditional. You say, right?
Yeah.
Would you say he's more traditional?
Well, he called Jey Uso the WWE mascot. Yeah. Oh man, so disrespectful. I was kind of.
Why is that disrespectful? Why do you think that's disrespectful? Calling somebody a mascot, like
a clown.
like a clown, right?
Yeah.
Like what do you call those? What do you call those fucking little clowns that used to dance for the Kings and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But dude, as you were saying, Jey Uso, like he was a tag team wrestler his whole career, pretty much, because he has a twin brother, Jimmy Uso. And so what kind of made them separate was because Jey Uso started like taking off on his own personality, his yeet, and he gets the crowd. He gets the crowd more involved than Jimmy. You think?
Why he left on his own?
Yeah, why did the tag team separate of the Usos?
Oh, you didn't see the match at SummerSlam whenever Roman fought Jay, and Jay had the match won, and Jimmy came out and interfered and screwed him over.
Yeah, but I'm saying why? Why did that happen? Why did he do that? You jealous?
Jealousy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jimmy's also always been a little bit of under, like a step slower than Jay, right?
Yeah.
A little bit fatter.
A little bit fatter, out of shape. Doesn't
have the mic skills.
In the ring, he's even worse.
Yeah, as I'm saying, in the ring, on the mic. You think on the mic, Jey Uso was a lot better too?
On the mic, Jay's a lot better too. He's just overall better, man.
Let me see if I can show this little clip right here of
decades ago in a small promotion.
Yep, right here. Day 1-ish. Man, we were yeeting all over the place, dude.
There's a word that gets thrown out a lot in wrestling. I'm sure you heard of it, both of y'all.
And his brother comes out right here, Jimmy, speaking of him.
The word over.
Yeah.
What does that mean to both of y'all? What does over mean?
If someone's over or if somebody's trying to get put over?
If somebody's, over with the fans.
That means that they are going to be cheering for them. They are going to be on their side. They're going to make a lot of, they're going to have that pop. They're going to bring that pop. Whenever they're over, I think, if they're over with the fans, hardly ever turn their backs, which they did last night with Cody Rhodes. We'll get into that later, about how the fucking fans are so stupid. And John Cena was right, but we'll talk about that later. But to me, that means whenever they're over, whenever they make that, because if you listen to all the OGs of wrestling, they respond off of the crowd. You know what I mean? If the crowd's making noise, they're getting what they're paid for. They're enjoying themselves. They spend their hard-earned money to come and watch these events. And they spent, lots of money. And they're there for a long time. You got to fly. You got to take flights out there, get hotels, buy food, buy the tickets. And the resale price of the tickets are ridiculous. So, what does that mean in your opinion, over?
Jay.
If someone's over.
JJ, what does over mean to you? The word over. In wrestling, it gets thrown around so many times.
Thank you, Raina, for the like.
What is over?
Like, over with the fans. Like,
Okay.
even if he loses, the fans still,
Still gonna cheer for him?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
They didn't force Jey Uso
Thank you,
down
Raina,
her
for the
throat.
share. Appreciate you, Raina, for the share. How you doing, Raina? What up, girl? Hey now.
Hey now.
The fans chose Jey Uso.
Right.
They chose him, and he is #1 in merchandise sales. You see Yeet shirts
Number one
everywhere.
Number one in
Number
merchandise.
one. Yes.
Holy.
That is over. If they right now is the time to make him the champ.
Well, he is the champ. He's the heavyweight champ.
That is right. The main event, Jey Uso, the new World Heavyweight Championship.
How many titles has he had before? How many titles has he had before this?
Singles titles or tag team?
Singles.
One
before this.
Intercontinental. He beat Braun Breaker.
Oh, okay. He beat Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
In a fair. And the thing is, he wins fair. Like, you see all the faces, they win fair.
Right.
You know what I mean? They have to win, because if they cheat, they're kind of like a heel already.
That's a heel move.
That's a heel move to cheat. Right. Okay, match 2. What was match 2 of, it was the,
War Raiders and New Day.
oh yeah, the New Day. What do you think about the Boo Day?
I thought the match was better than what I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
The big boys can move. Them big boys can move. For big fat asses, but I'm not a fan of them, but they can move.
Yeah, the big boys.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull up the card for the night. Night 1 card. Full. Okay, here we go. Match card right here. That's not it. Okay, right here. This is the night 1 match card right here.
Okay, so let me see.
So it has to be right here. Jey Uso versus Gunther. Second one was New Day versus the War Raiders. Thank you for the follow, Molly. Thank you, brother. 05. Yeah, night number 1 was the New Day versus the War Raiders. Okay, Big Boy can move on the War Raiders.
They could. Yeah.
You see right here, the New Day. They turned heel. I guess after Big E left them.
Well, Big E came back and tried to make them squash the beef.
The New Day won. They're the new tag team champs.
Look at Kofi Kingston.
Yeah. Look at that face.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna lie, Xavier Woods can wrestle though.
Yeah.
I don't like that they act so gay though, man. What's with their gay, like, gimmick?
What's with the gay gimmick?
Yeah.
Why are they like that?
Yeah, why are they so gay?
I don't know. I guess that's, I don't know.
I don't know why they always been like that, right?
Ever since I've seen them, I was like, I would never root for these fuckers.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But a lot of fans do like the New Day. I never will.
I like when he did this Ric Flair walk right here.
Yeah,
dude.
like
That was funny.
them as heels are a lot better. That's great.
And by the way, Xavier Woods also, I think he goes by Apollo Creed online. He has a YouTube channel. He has a great personality. But you know he's not gay.
They're fun. Nah, we all know.
Yeah. We all know.
We know why.
We know why.
we all seen the tape.
Yeah. We know he's not gay. But, I mean, I don't know. It could be bi. I don't like the little puffy things he has on his fucking thing, dude.
It's a little sus.
Yeah, it's sus as fuck, dude. I don't like that shit.
Yeah. But I thought this could have been just a regular match on Monday Night Raw.
Laughing.
I was like, why put this on WrestleMania?
Right.
You know? But, I mean, it was okay. It was better than what I thought it was going to be.
What, that second match?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, man.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But Big Boy carried the fat ass.
Fat boy.
Yeah, he carried the match. Okay, next one. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Jade Cargill, beast. Arguably the strongest woman in the WWE right now. I would say between her, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley, they're probably the biggest and the strongest, right?
Most powerful. Yeah.
But they don't look manly like how China used to look. I'm not talking shit about China. Rest in peace, China. She was a trailblazer for women. I'm glad Triple H brought her up, too.
Yeah, I was surprised about that.
I was very surprised
Hall
about
of Fame.
that. Thank you, Rudy, for the light. What up, Rudy? Appreciate your boy.
Hey now.
But I was surprised that he brought her up because of Stephanie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because for a while, Triple H was dating China, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was dating her.
And then I think she went with X-Pac.
Yeah, she went with,
Yeah, in real life.
In real life.
In real life, yeah. And supposedly, Stephanie's relationship with Tess was just strictly professional. It wasn't nothing. They had,
Yeah. It's kayfabe.
kayfabe. Yeah. But they did a good job of that because I thought they were really dating.
That is, they made it seem like it.
They made it seem like it, right?
Yep.
It's just crazy how that all played out.
I remember that as a kid.
Yeah, and then Triple H ended up getting, falling in love with her as they said.
Yeah.
But Jade Cargill versus what do you think about Naomi, man? I think that she's close to getting cut, but she's Jimmy Uso's wife. So it's kind of like
she threw Jade Cargill in the parking lot, right? Or
Yeah.
she fucked her up. You see Jade Cargill laid out, blood on the windshield, and she's gone for like 4 or 5 months.
Thank you, man, King Love, for the like.
And she said she did it for you. Talking to Bianca Belair, I did it for you, Bianca. Naomi is a Fatu.
Yep, she is a Fatu.
Who else said that back in the Attitude Era? He's a Fatu. Come on, guys. JJ. Rikishi, I did it for The Rock.
Oh, what did he do for The Rock?
He ran over Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Holy.
Austin was out for a year. He did it for The Rock. That's whenever The Rock had the best year in the year 2000.
Okay. So that was kind of like a callback.
That's something that I caught.
Yeah.
For sure.
Damn, dude, that's like that might go over a lot of people's heads. Stuff like that. The minor details. That's what makes professional wrestling so amazing.
Amazing.
The minor details that they have. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And only the true fans would remember some shit like that.
Yeah.
But how can you remember that, dude? How do you remember that?
It's a gift.
All right, United States champion Jacob Fatu versus L.A. Knight. Yeah. I'm actually very surprised that in the manner that Jacob Fatu beat L.A. Knight. Let me see if I can pull something up from that night.
That was such a good fucking match, man.
They say Dom got a bigger pop winning a mid-card title than Jey Uso, who won the world title. You think that?
No.
I think he did, dude.
I think he did too.
I think it was more of a surprise, yes.
But he got a bigger pop. Dominic Mysterio got a bigger pop in the mid-card title fight than Jey Uso, who won the world title.
We got to see a comparison to see if that's a fact.
I think it is.
I think it is too.
I think so. The crowd went crazy. Yeah. And I don't even know why there's such, because Dom's supposed to be a heel.
Right.
He tried to cheat with Carlito.
Yeah.
He did cheat.
He did cheat.
Mm-hmm. He didn't win it. He didn't win it, fair.
Yeah. And you know who he pinned, right?
No, I forgot who he pinned. Finn Balor. Yes.
His Judgment Day member.
Yeah. Yeah, he did pin him. That's crazy. But anyways, back to LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Great match. Dude, Jacob Fatu is so fucking good, dude.
He's so good, man. He's my second favorite. I told you the other day.
Right now?
Yeah.
Second favorite wrestler right now.
Yeah.
Here you have Jacob Fatu with the boss, Triple H.
Jacob, we're going to look right over here first. This camera right over here.
I did not know that dude was that young.
Youngster.
And he won it on his own.
Didn't cheat.
He didn't have Solo come out.
I thought that was going to happen.
I thought he was going to come out too. I thought Sikoa was going to come out. Look at this face.
Look at that. That's intimidating.
That is. He reminds me of the Boogeyman.
Well, they used to keep him in...
I wouldn't want to fight that dude. I think he'll fuck a lot of people up in real life, dude.
Yeah.
I think he has a lot of fucking energy, dude.
He went to prison for a while.
He did?
Yeah, he's a drug dealer. Look at this. Oh, God.
Let me see if I can show this. A little bit of this.
Yeah.
Boom! Craziness, right?
A big boy like that shouldn't be able to move like that.
That's crazy. How many of those did he get him with?
3, I think.
He got him.
No, 2.
I thought he got. Oh, okay. That was Logan Paul, which we'll get into in a little bit. Logan Paul, who went around the ring on AJ Styles, right? He jumped off for like 3 out of the 4 turnbuckles. Backflipped on him or no?
That was Jey Uso.
That was Jay when he beat Gunther.
Oh, that was Jay when he beat Gunther.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he didn't even pin Gunther. He choked him out and made him tap.
I'm honestly surprised because, dude, LA Knight is huge. He is over. I mean, both of these guys are over. But dude, whenever Jacob Fatu won, everybody cheered.
Yes, that's what. Yeah.
So who were the fans? Who were the fans going for?
I don't know, man. Yeah, you get LA Knight's the face. Jacob's he's the heel. But a lot of times, whenever Jacob fights, they chant Fatu.
Here's Michael Cole on what he has to say about Jacob Fatu.
Also the man who I believe is going to be the next superstar in this business, Jacob Fatu. Brand new United States champion.
He is our new United States champion, and I live in Indiana, you live in Texas. These people live all over the country. He is now our champion of America. And I can get down with Jacob Fatu leading the way.
I love Pat McAfee.
But yeah, so Michael Cole thinks Jacob Fatu will be the next superstar in the WWE. And that's what you're saying right now, too? You think so, too?
For sure. He's going to be the champ in the future.
Here you have it, winning the United States champ. Is this his first title ever?
Yeah.
First ever title?
No. He won the tag team titles and then Solo took it from him, remember? And made him give it to Tonga Loa, that piece of shit.
How did Solo not have a match?
I know. That's what I was telling Jay. How the hell? He had a great year.
He had a fucking amazing year. They gave him a big push.
Huge push with no fucking match. I don't know, man.
I don't know, but that was an interesting fight between him and LA Knight had a great entrance, too, with the fucking Lambo, whatever he pulled up in.
Hell
I
yeah.
know, dude.
That was good.
The company I was trying to position Solo Sikoa as the guy, Jacob Fatu, was just undeniable. The company, I think, was trying to position Solo as the guy. Jacob Fatu was just undeniable. That's what Big E said.
That is a true fucking statement, man.
Yeah. Damn, so he basically, and the thing is, Solo had all the mic time because Jacob doesn't talk.
He talks very rarely.
Yeah, he talks very rarely.
Yeah.
Samoan, where you said what?
He talks in his entrances.
He does?
Yeah.
Here's his entrance right here. Oh, Solo came out with him? I don't even remember seeing him.
That went through my fucking head. I forgot about that.
Damn, that's a crazy ass mask too. That's a good entrance.
That is.
And then was Solo went he went to the back?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like stay there ringside.
No, dude.
You would think?
I would think he would. Yeah, he would stay in there, but I guess he just walked to the back. But he was hyped, man. He's hyped for his boy. But Solo is the younger brother of the Uso twins.
Yeah, he's the youngest one.
And then Jacob is the cousin. He's just
Yeah.
he's just one of the cousins. Who's his dad?
I forgot his name, man. Remember his name, JJ?
Jacob Fatu loves Solo again. The road is healing.
It's not Umaga, is it?
Now Umaga, that's Zilla Fatu's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot, man. Because you got the Maiavias, you got the Anawais, and you got the Fatus. You know, The Rock is a Maivia.
What did The Rock have to say about all this? Did he post anything?
I looked at his Instagram yesterday.
What did he post?
There was nothing. There was a bunch of comments with people talking shit, but
What?
The Rock didn't, unless he did something today.
He didn't even try to promote it at all. He didn't do nothing about promoting the fucking look. Nothing on his fucking Instagram. The last one was this. This is, yeah, of course he's selling his own shit, Project Rock. But dude, I thought he's a part owner of the company now. So why is he not promoting Why is he not promoting fucking WrestleMania?
That's what pissed a lot of people off, including myself, man.
Why was The Rock not there? He was MIA.
MIA. What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know, dude. Did he get into it with fucking Triple H? He was not even at the Hall of Fame, nothing.
I heard behind the curtain, they don't really get along.
Really?
But they say that they're friends. But I don't know.
That's crazy. All right. El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix stepped in for Rey Mysterio, who got injured on SmackDown with a sprained ankle. He was not medically cleared to fight El Grande Americano, but El Grande Americano fought Rey Fenix. He ended up getting the win over him, and we all know how. He had to cheat, a.k.a. Chad Gable.
Chad Gable. We all know it's you, Chad. Just give it up already.
Here we have a great match, by the way.
That was a great match.
Great match, by the way. And I can't show nothing of this because I will get pulled off of YouTube. But El Grande Americano, man, he can wrestle like a real luchador.
He could. Chad Gable's really good in the ring, man.
He put a steel plate or a metal plate in his head.
Yeah.
And that's how he ended up winning. Look how he's fucking ripped,
He's
too.
fucking ripped.
He's
as shit.
ripped to shreds. He fucking adjusts it.
I thought he might take the mask off, and then he just can't. Oh, man.
Bro, ain't no way Ray Phoenix lose to El Grande Americano.
Yeah. Didn't Ray Phoenix try to kick him, too, and he kicked the plate and fucked his foot up?
He kind of...
At one point?
Oh, he has the ankle lock just like Kurt Angle.
Yeah. I like Chad Gable, man. I do like... They need to give him a push.
Mm-hmm.
Because Chad Gable, he's like a... He's kind of like a Kurt Angle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love Kurt Angle, man.
No, yeah, but he'll never...
Yeah.
He'll never be as great as Kurt Angle
You
is.
can't. Yeah, Kurt's the fucking GOAT.
Let me see if I can get this shit off here. Rumble chat. There we go.
But he's kind of like a dork, kind of like Kurt Angle, you know?
Yeah, he's like a dork like Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
El Grande Americano. He's trolling them.
He's trolling them, dude. I love it.
And the WWE signed a new deal with what is it called?
Look at the referee. What are you doing?
The WWE signed a new deal with this Mexican wrestling promotion or something
Yeah, I don't know too much about that. I just heard about that
on Saturday.
Yeah.
They talked about that. They gave it a 2.5 stars.
Who's the person rating it?
Viper.
Who is he?
Viper to Apex, fan of the GOAT Randy Orton, 14-time world champion, 22-year-old, love yourself today. He's followed by John Cena, but I'm followed by John Cena too.
Oh, I'm surprised John Cena hasn't started unfollowing everyone.
I know. He follows he follows like thousands of people on X. He follows me on X. Steven texted me. He's like, "Hey man, John Cena follows me." I'm like, "So he follows like 500,000 people."
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think when he first came out with Twitter, he started following everybody who followed him. But it's a good match though, right here. I give it a 4 stars. They give it a half a star. Rating 2.5. They give it 2.5 stars again.
I give it like a 3.5.
You give it 3.5 stars?
Yeah.
What do you give it?
3.5 is safe. 3.5 is safe. Yeah.
3.5 stars?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's a 4-star match. Now for WrestleMania though,
That's what I'm saying.
it might be a little bit less, but they did deliver though.
They delivered like a motherfucker.
They
yeah.
did deliver, man, because those guys, man, they were all over the damn place.
They were.
Look at this fucking picture right here, dude. This picture right here is insane.
Mm-hmm.
They put on especially on a short notice match like this, right? It was such short notice.
You got to give it half a point for that.
At least.
So, okay. I said, what did I say, 3.5?
By the way, what went on right here with this pin?
I don't know.
It was like who was the ref counting for?
So if I'm looking at it, it looks like
El Grande.
he has him pinned.
He has him pinned, right?
Right, yeah, unless-
but that's not a pin.
But I don't know. I can't see the other hand.
The hand's on top. El Grande Americano's hands are on top. So I guess that's a pin.
Both hands are? Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, both hands are. Yeah, because he's on top like that.
What do you think, JJ?
I don't like it.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that. Like that's not a true pin though.
It's not.
You have to cover them up.
They should have did their fucking homework. I mean, unless they can explain why. That's
Yeah, why they did that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That's kind of weird. And I pointed that out immediately. I was like, "What the?"
Yeah.
Bruh.
So we got these winners right here. And new World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. We have the winner, Jade Cargill, right here, completely super jacked.
Super jacked.
God damn, look at her fucking delts.
She's, yeah.
And her biceps. It's crazy. Jacob Fatu and the new United States champion. And then Seth Rollins. We'll get into that in a minute. The main event was amazing, but we got, let me see. The next one, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Another stellar match. Let me pull up some highlights for them.
So,
They have a personal beef too.
yeah, they really don't like each other.
They really don't like it. I think Charlotte Flair's really hard to get along with.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stories.
Here you have a lot of stories about what?
Sasha Banks is one of them.
Who doesn't like Charlotte?
Yeah.
You think she's a little bit too like Ric Flair-y? Like she tries to be like Ric Flair?
Maybe. I mean,
Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair tore it up. Also, the Charlotte hate is so forced at this point. She put over Rhea and Tiffany at WrestleMania, and it's using her star power to help those after her. Give Charlotte Flair her tens along with some flowers. Did she knock out her fucking tooth?
She did. Yeah, she did.
She knocked it out or she chipped
She
it?
chipped it.
You don't think that's just blood covering it up?
No, there's like a video.
They didn't say that she actually actually knocked it off. Somebody said fuck Logan Paul.
did you see anything, JJ, about her actually losing that too? That, I mean, like
There's a clear picture of her tooth chipped.
I seen the picture with the tooth chipped, but whenever she talked at the post,
They fixed it. That's why.
how do you fix it?
They
that quick?
announced her she came out first before Charlotte Flair?
Yeah,
Why? She's the champion.
I know, that's Charlotte for you. Nah,
That's Charlotte for you. You think Charlotte made them do that?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly like Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
She's the fucking goat to me.
In the ring, yes, but like personally speaking, dude. Like, and by the way, what up, Crazy Mason? My boy Crazy Mason, how's it going now?
Hey now.
Hey now. Rumble chat. Oh, I guess I got the Rumble pulled up on here now again. What did Charlotte Flair do to her face? She did something to her face, right?
She got some type of surgery done.
She got either Botox or she got like a facelift or something like that. She looks kind of like strange now, like a cat. Maybe did that happen after Andrade left her?
No, she kind of looked weird before that too. She looked different. You know what I liked though? 2 weeks ago, whenever she came out on SmackDown in street clothes and interfered with in Tiffany's match.
Oh.
That's the Charlotte Flair that I like.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
she looked like a fucking G.
But Charlotte Flair's like what? Like also like a 8-time world champion? So she retained her title.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was so happy though.
Dude, I just noticed how many title changes there were. Let me see. Gunther lost his title. The War Raiders lost their title. LA Knight lost his title.
Everybody lost it except for her.
Everybody lost except for her.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a good thing to point out.
Everybody
Everybody
got
lost.
winners too.
Who?
Io Skies and the women
Oh,
won
Io
it.
Sky, yes.
the
That was
women-
on night 2. The winner what?
Both women champions won.
That's true. Both women champions. So what do they call this? The WWE Women's Champion, and what is Io Sky?
The heavyweight champion.
The Women's Heavyweight Champion?
Yeah.
But she's like fucking 120 pounds. She's literally the smallest person on the roster.
And she's the heavyweight champion.
She's the heavyweight champion. That was amazing.
fucking heavyweights need to step their game up.
Everybody's going for Tiffany.
Everybody.
This is the lineage of the women's title that had been in between. Didn't happen. Tiffany Stratton is women's champion. But this is Mandy Rose.
Yeah. She's hot, but she's just being a fucking jealous fuck.
Who is?
She said a lot of shit on the internet about Tiffany. She stole my line.
Oh, Mandy said that?
Yeah.
On her podcast or what?
All Tiffany said was, put some respect on my name. I'm like, Mandy, you didn't even make that up.
She did not make that up.
Birdman made that up years ago.
Let me see if I can see the end of the match right here. The finish.
Did you like this match?
I did.
I remember whenever I watched it, and I had some alcohol in my system, guys. But I remember this match being great.
You rewatched it? Wasn't that great?
No, I have not rewatched it. But JJ
Okay.
told me it was
Yeah.
kind of sloppy.
It
And
was
he was
very sloppy. There was no chemistry between them. That's why I think.
She pins her fair and square.
fair and square.
Yep.
Now, whenever you say sloppy, Jay, what do you mean? Like, were they being stiff?
Stiff. Like that thing she did off the top rope, was very off.
What do you mean, the finisher?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but like
The moonsault.
not Tiffany Stratton. It was Charlotte Flair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Charlotte Flair was sloppy?
Charlotte was sloppy.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was Tiffany Stratton. I think it was Charlotte's not bad either, but I don't know.
What
Maybe
the?
chemistry wasn't there.
W Superstar giveaway. Trending with.
I gotta go back and watch it, man. I remember from my memory that it was a pretty good match, but I was going for Tiffany, and I really thought Charlotte was gonna win. I was like, holy shit, they're gonna give it to Charlotte.
Entertainment. No, they dude, and like I didn't even see Ric Flair at all, dude. Why was Ric Flair not there supporting his daughter? You thought he was gonna come out whenever Cody Rhodes was fighting John Cena. I'm surprised Ric Flair, even though they did mention him briefly at the Hall of Fame ceremony, he was not even in the Hall of Fame ceremony at all, period. And I wonder what he has to say about John Cena becoming a 17-time champion, won over Ric Flair, who previously held the title for decades.
He's under AEW contract.
Yeah. Why? Why is he with fucking AEW, dude?
I mean, that's something you gotta ask Rick. Because I asked the same thing.
True. Man, the build up to this WrestleMania was crazy. Okay, let's get into this main event right here. Triple threat match: Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Amazing. This obviously it was supposed to be either this fight or the John Cena and Cody Rhodes fight. But to me, this match right here, whenever this happened at the very end. Well, first of all, let's talk about the match first. What do you think about the match? How did it go, do you think? I think it was very well, but it was like they were all very evenly matched. You know what I mean? Like, who do you give it to? And I picked OTC to win. I picked Roman Reigns. You picked Seth Rollins. JJ, who'd you pick earlier?
I picked Seth.
You picked Seth?
I picked
So
Seth.
y'all both picked right.
Yeah.
But not in the fashion that he wanted in. Or did you already think that? Did you already like kind of predict? Because we didn't fucking do no predictions before the.
All right, guys, let's make this straight. It's easy to predict stuff. Like, we all have our conspiracies, but would I put money on that? I mean, we didn't know what was gonna happen.
Right.
So would I put money on Seth? Nah, I wasn't gonna put money on it. But I said I think Seth is gonna win, and I think Paul is gonna turn on CM Punk and Roman.
You already thought that.
And I think that he's the second member that's gonna be with The Rock,
You think Seth is gonna go with The Rock?
with Paul Heyman. I don't know. I've been
So
wrong.
it'd be
about
The
almost-
Rock, John Cena, Seth, Paul Heyman, Travis Scott. All of them? Think it'll be all of them?
I think so, guys.
If The Rock comes back at all,
I mean, but that threw me off. Him not showing up.
him not showing up, dude. You think it was because everybody expected him to show up?
It could be that. That's what I was thinking. Maybe if The Rock would have came back and him and
Wait a
Cena
minute.
beat Cody.
Hang on, guys. This is Pope Francis died?
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit, guys. Unrelated news. Pope Francis, he did.
This is just in.
What the?
Oh, fuck.
Pope Francis died. This is crazy. I did not know this.
Is he good?
He was very sick for a long time. And, wow, I just found out he died today. Cause of death revealed and burial. Yeah, he's very sick. He had a lot of different illnesses. Very old, too, by the way. 88 years old, the Pope.
Shit.
So we're going to get another Pope here soon. That's crazy, though, right?
Yeah.
He died the day after Easter.
That's weird. Yeah.
Damn. Rest in peace, Pope Francis. I'm not Catholic or anything like that, but I mean I'm Christian. But he died the day after Easter, man. That's weird. But I have my own opinions on the Pope and the Vatican and what they do over there. But anyways, guys, back to the match. CM Punk. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little bit right here. I'm gonna play like a little bit of a slideshow. What happened whenever
I love it.
CM Punk is calling for the chair? Look at Roman's face, and right there you can see it.
I love it, dude.
You can see Roman's face like, "Don't do it, you bastard."
He already did right there.
He gave it to CM Punk. Paul Heyman gives the chair to CM Punk, and Roman's like, "What the?" He points at him, and CM Punk's gonna cheat too.
He is.
But CM Punk, I don't get that, because this is like, he's supposed to be like almost like a face.
He's an what they call him, anti-face or anti-heroes. They're like,
He's an anti-hero, yeah, because he came out there and helped Paul Heyman whenever Roman like big faced his ass.
right.
So I thought, okay, that's why I kind of like thought, okay, CM Punk might win, especially because he has Paul Heyman in his corner. What's that old saying that you say about the favors?
Oh,
A favor will get you killed faster than a bullet.
a favor will kill you faster than a bullet.
Holy.
Yeah, Carlito's Way, Al Pacino. If you haven't seen it, guys, y'all gotta watch that movie. I said, I think this favor comes back and bites CM Punk in the ass.
So he gives him the chair. As he turns his back, he low blows CM Punk. Look at his face.
Now look at Paul Heyman's face.
He starts crying.
He starts crying, right? When he low blows CM Punk. Look at Paul Heyman's face after he low blows Roman Reigns. It's such a good thought, man.
But the way he just fucking gave it up to him like a little bitch. Paul Heyman's not afraid to look like a little bitch.
No, he's not. He's we all know he's not a bitch, but
No, he's not. He does so much for the sport.
look at this. He's like, right here. This is. Oh my God. Now look, Paul Heyman. Look, that's anger right there. That's
Yeah.
anger. He's fucking meant that.
Holy.
He don't feel bad or nothing.
Look at Roman's face.
Holy shit.
He's like, oh. Like he just got shot. It reminds me like a Goku whenever he got shot by the Piccolo.
Yeah, man.
It's a beam cannon.
Paul Heyman. There's a lot that has to do with that too, man. Why was that phone disconnected a long time ago?
You ready for the second one or no?
I still got a little bit left.
One more in there for you. Second round, guys. Right before night two. We're gonna get into night two right now.
But the match itself, man, it was so good.
Yeah, but you're right though. I didn't notice that. And then he went in there. And he dug it in deeper.
Yeah, he made sure his balls felt that.
He went both. He went left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah.
Nobody saw this coming except for Seth Rollins.
The way Seth does his hand, like this was planned. Look how Paul Heyman's sitting in the corner.
And this
He's
is
watching his tribal chief
This
get
is-
smashed.
this is a callback to whenever Seth betrayed Roman with the
Yes.
Shield.
Yep. What was it? 13 years ago? I think it was
2012.
2012. Yeah.
Yep.
So much story's been told.
And he kisses it before he does it. He kisses the chair.
Damn.
Bang!
There it is, the kiss of death.
The kiss of death. And then he ends up pinning Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. Man, I did not expect Roman to go out like that. I'm gonna be honest.
And he pinned Roman.
But if you listen to Seth Rollins promos, he always talks about how much he does for the company. Like CM Punk, he left. He left for the UFC, and then he left for AEW, and then he came back. Him and Roman stayed with the company their whole lives, but Roman left to go do a movie. He went, he's done movies before.
Right.
And has Seth Rollins ever done any movies?
I think he did.
Like a WWE movie or?
Nothing special though. I think he just appeared in.
Oh, like Captain America.
Yeah.
I think it was in like Captain America and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah. Do you remember the promo? I think two weeks ago, whenever he was out there with Paul and he started slapping him and stuff. In that promo, Seth says, "I need a win because that's best for business."
Yes.
Who else said that?
The Rock?
At the Royal Rumble at the very end, the post conference.
John Cena.
John Cena. He would do whatever's best for business.
I think Seth is joining The Rock.
Oh, that's a good connection right there. I didn't watch the post-fight conference.
Yeah, man. I could be wrong, though.
Seth Rollins wins the main event. You see how they always put Roman, and Roman Reigns has the most title victories, has the most titles out of all of them. He was like the face of WWE for, I don't know how many years, at least 5 years. Roman was the face.
That was, yeah. It was a big dog.
Yep, the
Roman
big dog.
Reigns. But
I never liked Roman Reigns before this past year.
Me neither.
I never liked the big dog. I like OTC way better.
Way better. Way
Right?
better. Yeah. You know why?
And this is CM Punk's first main event of WrestleMania. That's crazy.
That's the whole thing behind it. Yeah. He never main evented. Fucked up.
I don't know, man. Seth Rollins, to me, man, sometimes he's just too much of a... He's too up his own ass.
And you know what, man? I hope Paul Heyman changed that. What if Paul Heyman says, you know, man, let me make a suggestion. Can you stop with the high heel boots and the fashion?
The fashion shit.
You know, like, and then we get like a more darker Seth Rollins. Because Seth Rollins is good on the mic, badass in the ring. It's just that clown Seth Rollins, like the way he looks.
The way he comes out, he's just like...
It's just fake.
Like just... Yeah. If it seems too forced.
It's too forced, man. Way too forced.
It seems too forced.
If Paul Heyman, I know Paul Heyman could change it.
Everybody knows whenever you're being authentic.
Exactly. I can't believe he did that to my tribal chief.
Oh!
Jesus.
That's going to live in fucking infamy forever, dude. It's going to be exciting to see what happens tonight on Raw.
It is.
It's going to be very exciting to see what happens tonight on Raw. That's what happened last week. By the way, this past Raw was lackluster. I think they didn't want to risk too much happening.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Which is a smart move.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes fucking Seth Rollins looks fresh. Like
right there, he looks okay, right?
Yeah.
He looks like a G.
But the big question is, why did Paul Heyman do this? Because Roman Reigns didn't do nothing to Paul Heyman. What did Roman do to him? He always respected him, called him the wise man, and everything like that.
Well, you said he needs me.
You think that was like a little bit of a like?
I made him relevant.
Yeah.
That's kind of disrespectful, man. And CM Punk, that's his best friend. But his best, I mean, he did something that, I mean, is that really what a best friend does?
But dude, how many more times can Paul Heyman get on the next person's nuts?
That's what he does. Whose side is Paul Heyman on?
His own side.
He's on whoever wins, the winner's side.
The winner's side. Speaking of the winner, where the fuck is Brock Lesnar?
Man, yeah. I've been calling Brock Lesnar since War Games. I thought he was going to be the fifth member. No Brock. And then Royal Rumble, I thought for sure he would show up. No Brock Lesnar. So then El Grande Americano. I said, maybe that's Brock Lesnar.
All right, let's get into night 2 real fast. The first match was not Randy Orton. Was it?
No, it was the triple threat match with the women.
The women, right?
Yeah. Great match.
Why is that not on here? Fucking dumbasses.
They didn't put it in order.
Randy Orton was the second fight?
No,
the triple threat. Oh, they didn't put it in order.
I think we could do it. I think I remember.
Okay, Liv Morgan. No, not Liv Morgan.
Io Sky's the first one.
Io Sky. Yeah, this is the first one right here.
Yeah.
Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Now, I didn't get to see this whole entire thing because I was fucking running around. We had that fucking party yesterday. So I had to entertain, had to make the fucking food and shit like that. That was pissing me off, but it was a great party. But by the way, guys, I'm having a boy. Found out the gender of my kid yesterday, and we are having a boy, so...
Another member to the bloodline.
Another member to the bloodline. This is like a good match, though.
It was a fire match, bro. It was so good. Match of the night to me.
Match of the night,
Match
the
of
chicks?
Match of the night.
It lasted so long, too.
It was, man, it was so good.
But I got to say, the crowd wanted, everybody was going for Rhea Ripley.
Everyone was going for real.
And it's crazy. Every time Bianca gets on the mic, they always boo her. And she's supposed to be a fucking face. Why don't they just make her a heel already?
I think they will.
They have to.
She's starting to do like heel type shit now.
They have to make her a heel, right?
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. We all want to see Bianca as a heel. Maybe that's why we boo her.
Io Scott's such a great performer, though, man. They all are, really.
They all are, man.
They all
look
are.
at this. Oh,
I mean, look at these highlights. It's crazy.
it's such a good match.
And she's so light, like she won't hurt you.
Yeah. She's crisp.
Who did she end up pinning? I forgot who she pinned.
She pinned Bianca Belair, I think.
She had to, right?
Yeah. Bianca, who never lost at WrestleMania.
This is how many WrestleManias has Bianca been a part of? It's only her second or third. Has to be.
It's like her fourth, I think.
Bianca Belair's fourth WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Because she beat Sasha Banks.
She beat Asuka.
She beat
and she beat the Kabuki Warriors last year.
Yeah, last year.
Where is Asuka at?
She's probably, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Asuka.
Is she still around? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Her name on Instagram is still Asuka WWE. I absolutely reject any private or romantic approaches towards me. Where's she been at?
She's a good wrestler.
Is she hurt?
Has to be hurt.
Has to be her, right?
Yeah. Overall, man, that match was probably the
5 stars?
man
5-star match?
5 stars.
Has to be, right? Has to be a 5-star match. We couldn't.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I've seen it.
god.
Yeah, it's a fucking 5-star. It's a 5-star match. Holy shit.
The expression on Rhea Ripley's face, how she sells everything,
This
too.
is so good. Oh
Man, they sell everything so good, dude. These women are the women's wrestlers have evolved so much more.
wait, yes.
They used to not be this fucking badass. And she was really slapping the shit
she was
out of
stiffing her.
Rhea.
She was like it looked like she got mad and kicked her in the head for real.
No, yeah. I think oh my god. That might have been a botch when she fell. She fell on her own. This was crazy.
Oh,
You're like, this is gonna be dangerous.
Oh man. Yeah,
I
this
thought
shit.
was the end right there.
This is the end.
No, I thought she was in.
They were really hurting each other, I think. Rhea Ripley's face is all bruised up, right?
Yeah. She had a black eye.
There-
Oh, that's for the bro.
That was for the
perfect.
win.
That's
I'm gonna show this last part. Boom. Match.
great match.
Yeah, I got to go back and rewatch that. That was a
Have to.
crazy.
It's a must watch.
It is it's a must watch. So the triple threat match.
Killed it.
They did kill it, dude. That was a great match.
We got one more.
Yep, right here. Steve Weiser.
We'll get
All
into
right.
Steve Austin in a minute.
What was the second match of the night? Was it
Street fight.
Street fight. Sin City Street fight. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
It's a fun match.
When they say street fight, though, I thought they were gonna fight in the fucking street in the Las Vegas Strip. Open it.
Sorry, guys. Okay, street fight, right?
Yeah.
So
I did not even catch any of this fight. Look, how the fuck is he hanging from there, dude?
That's so good.
That's crazy.
Oh man, bro, did you see whenever he beat the shit out of him and then he grabbed a fan's phone and took a selfie of himself?
Oh, I saw it online.
So good. That's why I love Drew Mac. Dude.
They give it 3 out of 4.
Holy shit, that's good. Hey, JJ, I think you said this is
my favorite match.
your favorite match of the night.
Really? That good? Look at the Muppets.
It was really good.
Look at the Muppets. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. That's pretty funny.
That's good.
Look at this one right here.
Oh god damn it. You know who CM Punk is.
Look at this one, dude. That's hilarious, dude. Who made these?
Did a good job.
That is a good job. Look at CM Punk. They even gave him the bags under his eyes.
Oh yeah.
He looks like a fucking tweaker.
Yeah, he's always had those bags under his eyes.
Gunther versus
Oh my gosh.
Yep,
Jey Uso.
he has the Gunther face too.
Yeah, he does have the Gunther face. Gunther looks like a fucking ostrich.
He does, dude. Yeah.
Hang on, let me check something real quick. Sorry.
But that street fight match was
This guy died tomorrow. Look at Steven, dude. Steven's fucking retarded. They haven't called me about my fucking truck yet, dude. Fuck, I forgot about my damn truck.
oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Coup de grace. Coup de grace. I mean,
nobody's
not a
called
coup.
me.
What the fuck am I talking about? What is it? The finisher?
What?
Drew Max.
The Claymore.
The claim. I know. How the
Claim-
fuck can I- Claymore. The Claymore to a steel chair that's wedged in the turnbuckle. That's how he fucking beat Damian Priest.
Great fight though, right?
Great fight. Great.
All legit, no cheating.
What's a street fight?
Oh, okay.
What's-
It's anything goes.
What's the number one rule in a street fight, guys?
It's no holds bar.
There's no rules in a street fight.
No rules. Yep. There's no rules. Okay. What's the next one right here? Is it the Fatal 4-Way? Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio,
Yeah,
Penta.
it was.
Yeah, they went. That's another fun match, man.
Dominic Mysterio, man, pulled it off.
Pulled it off.
What is the whole backstory? What is the whole backstory between Dominic and Rey Mysterio, his dad? Why does he hate his dad so much?
Well, because Rey Mysterio is a deadbeat.
Why is he a deadbeat?
That's something you gotta ask Dominic Mysterio because
He's not a deadbeat though.
Rey Mysterio, I think he's a good father.
Of course.
Dominic Mysterio, he's just
playing the heel.
He's just playing a heel. But
Yeah, because Rey Mysterio brought Dominic out when he was like 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, like year after year. He
Yeah.
brought out Dominic. He did a fucking good job. He obviously trained him really well. But why do they make Dominic look like such a bitch all the time? Is it because he's not built like a wrestler? This is a certified classic.
it's a
Certified hood classic.
it's hard not to give this match of the night too, bro.
So Braun Breaker lost his title too.
Yeah, I think Braun is gonna have to go after. He's gonna go after the heavyweight title now versus Jey Uso.
With a 619.
What are you doing, kid? And he smacks him. Pop.
Pop.
Look at that. Fuck you. I actually picked Finn Balor to win this. 1, 2. Man, it was a roller coaster match. Fun match.
Roller coaster.
Fun match. I give it a. What do you give this, Jay?
Like a 4. I give it a 4.
You give it a-
4 out of 5?
Do you remember whenever Carlito came out?
Yeah.
Gabe?
Dominic Mysterio, yeah. And then who fucked his ass up? Was it Finn Balor? Oh, Braun Breaker.
Speared him.
Yeah, he speared the shit out of him
On the table. Broke the table.
on the table.
Great match.
You think Dominic Mysterio's deserving?
For sure.
You do?
For sure.
They put him through a lot of shit, right?
Yeah, dude. He's there every week putting in the work.
And he's making himself look like a bitch.
Yeah.
And then he has fucking Liv Morgan, his girlfriend.
He's very fucking hateable.
Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker defends title Fatal 4-Way against Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio in his WrestleMania debut. Here's the guy from My Hero Academia with a tape. He does look like that guy. Great match though, right?
Fucking fire match.
And dude, he got a fucking bigger pop than Jey Uso. That's crazy.
You know why?
I think he did. I want to see this. I want to see a Dominic getting the title, like actually winning it. Cause like he cheated, but he didn't cheat at the very end because Carlito got knocked out, so he didn't cheat to win it.
No, he. If you put it like that, then. And you saw what Carlito told him. He said, "Y'all work together." Finn Balor. You remember that, JJ?
Yeah.
Carlito said that?
Yeah, he said, "Y'all work together." And Finn Balor, he's just a kid.
Let me see the fucking end.
He doesn't got what it takes.
Let's see if I can see the end.
Right here.
Dominic Mysterio. But see, dude, the only problem I have with this is that the world champion, he did not lose his title. Somebody else got pinned, and he wasn't conscious to break it up, man. That's the only thing, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the world champion, he did not lose it. Somebody else lost the match, and he lost his fucking title.
Now you give Braun Breaker a reason to say that tonight. He didn't pin me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I want a rematch.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't pin me. You know?
Yeah.
So that's a good argument.
And whenever Carlito interfered, he didn't. Did he fuck with Finn Balor?
No, he was trying to help both.
That's what I'm saying. He was trying to help both of them. He was trying to help Finn and Dominic.
Yeah.
What's up, man, dude? Finn Balor is such a fucking... Dude, they make him such a bitch because Finn Balor, I used to love Finn Balor, dude. I used to love Finn Balor. I still do like him a lot, but man, dude, they make... Dude, whenever they, like... Whenever, Finn Balor made his fucking run...
Yeah.
As the, not the Fiend, fuck.
The Prince? The Demon?
The Demon. He never lost a match, and then he lost a match as the Demon. Why didn't he not come out as a Demon? Where the fuck is the Demon at?
I think you got to bring the Demon out.
Where's the Demon Finn Balor at, dude?
Maybe he brings it out soon against Dominic.
Look at this pop. Look,
JJ, if we were there, we saw that and Dominic won, would you have cheered?
Yeah.
you have to, of
Me
course.
too. I would have been like, holy shit. I would have been cheering my ass off.
I did not hear not one holy shit the whole weekend, but there was a lot of holy shit moments. The dude running over a lady while driving Dominic Mysterio is crazy. They ran over a lady.
A lot of drunk. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
That's her fault. While they're driving back Dominic Mysterio after this fight.
Maybe Dominic told her to hit her. Hit that bitch.
He's honking the whole time. She got in the way. She got, and he stopped too. I want to see. I want to see what happened after. She got in the fucking way though, dude.
Trying to get a check.
Speaking of, Stone Cold ran over a lady.
He didn't run over a lady. He hit the barricade and she sold it like a fucking.
The Miz hasn't even. He didn't have a match either.
Why didn't the Miz have a match?
Like a Maurice.
Who's he gonna fight?
Miz is so hot. I love Miz.
The Miz.
I mean Maurice. Sorry, people. Maurice is so hot.
The Miz. I know what you meant.
Miz is a lucky guy.
Yeah, he is. You still have that fucking show, Miz and Mrs.
I don't think they have that no more. You know she's fighting cancer?
She has cancer?
She was. I'm sure she's still fighting it.
All of them?
We travel.
She's so hot.
Holy. And new. Look at this fucking gif laughing. Dude, everybody's fucking cheering for Dominic Mysterio. That's crazy, dude. That's amazing. What's after that? Liv Morgan?
No,
it was
no.
the,
Logan Paul?
It was the Randy Orton. versus
Randy
Joe
Orton.
Hendry.
Randy Orton, Joe Hendry.
Where the fuck did Joe Hendry come from?
Do you know who he is?
He's an old school wrestler, but I thought he got cut from the WWE.
To be honest, bro,
I fucked this up already.
I just know.
What the fuck did I do?
I didn't know this till yesterday until JD told me that he kind of sucks at wrestling.
Does he?
Yeah. And
Oh my god, I fucked this up.
he has a catchy entrance though.
There we go. Here's a catchy. That's it?
Yeah. You know what it is?
No, what is it?
You got to hear it, but he's trolling Joe Hendry out there.
You can play for a trifecta.
So Joe Hendry does that. He does that turnaround, and he looks like a fucking dork. So Randy Orton is like clowning him, like
Why the fuck do they have Joe Hendry coming out, dude?
because he was supposed to fight Kevin Owens.
What title does he fucking...
Hit TNA heavyweight title.
Oh, the TNA.
Yeah.
So he fights for TNA right now?
Yeah.
How was he able to come over?
We're all asking the same question.
So he has a title for TNA?
Yeah. And Randy Orton made it look like a fucking bitch. That match lasted about a good 7 minutes.
Jeff Hardy was pitched to face Randy Orton.
I said that. Jay, did I say that?
Jeff Hardy. Thank you, Travis. Was supposed to be mad. They said Jeff Hardy. Thanks for the congratulations, Travis. I'm having a little boy.
Oh, Travis is on here?
Yeah, Travis is on here.
Okay.
Randy Orton raised up his hand because Randy Orton says that Joe Hendry had the balls to come out anybody in the back.
Okay. What did Randy Orton do right after that?
What did he do?
JJ, what did he do?
You had all these wrestlers that could have been Randy Orton WrestleMania opponent, but you chose a meme guy for a 5-minute match. This was bad. I'm sorry. Sheamus, Rusev, Jeff Hardy, and who's this guy?
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black. You said it was Aleister Black.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
called.
it was gonna be Aleister Black, bro.
Yeah, Jeff. My bad. Okay, he said Jeff. Travis said, "What it do, Chris?"
Yeah, I texted him yesterday after the fucking ending.
Who, Travis?
Yeah, I was like, dude, that was wow.
Hey now. That's amazing though, right? But why do they pick a 5-minute fucking guy from a meme?
I guess
He probably wouldn't have gotten the biggest pop out of all those guys.
You think so?
Yeah, he
other
got
than Jeff Hardy.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think Hendry would have got a bigger pop than Jeff?
No, I said either him or Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy, yeah. But
But they said they couldn't get Jeff Hardy, so.
oh,
I
fuck.
applied to WWE and on Indeed. Now next week I got to fight against Randy. Joe Hendry says, I applied to WWE on Indeed. Now next week I got to fight against Randy Orton. Yeah, they wanted Randy Orton to have an easy match, so that's why they chose. Bro, but imagine what we would have had. Randy Orton
Kevin Owens
versus Kevin Owens, man.
instant classic.
What is his entrance, by the way? Because I see him on all the memes. Joe.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. That's what it is.
Because he used to fight for WWE, right? I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty funny.
Bro, he did that in the middle of the match. He did that turnaround and then Randy Orton RKO'd him and pinned him. It was a great ending, dude. I loved it. He had that stupid smile and then and it instantly changed. Pop, RKO. Where's it at?
That's hilarious. I'm gonna show that. He said Chris believes. Dude, remember those Randy Orton memes? The RKO out of nowhere?
That's what it, yeah.
Yeah, looked like it was like part of that, right?
Exactly.
That was funny. That's hilarious. Oh, okay, what was the next one? Was it Logan Paul?
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. I know you're not a fan of Logan Paul.
Who isn't a fan?
You are.
Why am I not a fan?
I thought you're not a fan of Logan Paul.
I'm a fan of
No, you're
Logan.
not.
Okay.
You were talking
You were
shit about him the
going
whole
for AJ
time.
Styles.
Yeah, you were going for AJ. You said that Logan Paul only fought 3 times this whole fucking year.
Doesn't mean I'm not a fan, guys.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
What do
bigger
you
fan of
mean?
AJ.
Oh my
I'm a bigger fan of
Lord.
AJ. I think AJ deserved it. Logan showed up 3 times this year.
So then how are you a fan of him?
He's a fan I'm a fan of both of them.
It says Logan Paul defeats AJ Styles. It's a good match. Let's be real, especially when AJ is twilighting. Hate him or not, Paul is a star and has proven he belongs in the business.
It's just AJ's losing too
What
much.
up,
man.
Angus? Oh my God, dude. Hey now. What do you think about that match? What how many stars you give it? What up, my boy Angus from all the way from Australia? Gay retard.
I give it like a 4. A 4.5.
4 out of 5.
Probably like a 4.2.
It was a good match.
4.2
I give it
out of 5.
I give it a 3.5.
Man, so these fucking matches you're saying are all lackluster. You have not given not one, except for the fucking girls, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Travis says, I'm not a fan, but yeah, he's going to get what he wants because he's a Paul. That's what I was saying, dude. There's no way Logan Paul is going to lose at WrestleMania. He's going to have his brother Jake Paul talking so much shit because Jake Paul, you know, he wins all of his fights. Whether he wins them legitimately or he pays them off, Jake Paul and the Paul brothers, they're a couple of winners. Right?
Yeah, he lost to Tommy Fury, though.
Yeah, he lost to Tommy Fury. Yeah, the first real boxer he ever fought.
Yeah, and a very trash boxer.
Who, Tyson Fury?
Tommy.
Oh, yeah. Tommy Fury.
Very beatable.
AJ Styles lost to Logan Paul at WrestleMania.
I just wanted to see AJ win, dude. He's just losing too much. And he's so good.
Let me see if I can get some highlights in here. I'm looking for some damn highlights for the fight.
I was legit pissed off whenever Logan won.
Why, though?
Because I was just going... I mean, I really thought... I'm tired of seeing AJ lose.
Wrestling. What the hell happened to wrestling? What the hell happened to...
Logan Paul beating the AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. He didn't look so phenomenal. Let me tell you that. He did not look that phenomenal. Logan Paul, since his match with Roman Reigns, is a 5-star match.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this picture. That's against Roman Reigns. What's that?
Man, that is a badass picture.
Crown Jewel. But not at WrestleMania. Travis says, I think they're trying to pair him and Cross together.
Karrion Kross? You should have fucking listened to Karrion Kross yesterday.
Here's what John Cena had to say about Logan Paul on the Pat McAfee show.
Logan Paul's a stud. I texted him right away after his match. I'm like, dude, you are innovative from his entrance to holding a drum.
Angus, you're a
thinking
fool.
Like on another level of like, I'm gonna swing big and try something different. I thought that was dope. And then his performance, he's doing stuff that I couldn't do at peak physical condition. So regardless of how, if you like him or you hate him, he's doing athletic moves that are better or as good as any of the wrestlers out there, any of the trained wrestlers. And here's what I like most about Logan Paul. He doesn't give two shits if y'all like him or not.
Yep.
He does it as himself.
That's true.
And he's okay.
That's true. That move
like,
is crazy,
yo,
though.
That's
The
a stud.
The pulverizer?
There's going to come a
badass.
time when y'all wake up to
And he beat him legitimately, dude. Let's see what John Cena has to
Logan
say.
Paul. This dude, he got here late. That shouldn't be a penalty for him. He is a WWE superstar. He belongs in that ring with everybody else. And I know he's always going to be himself. But whether you boo him or not, you are going to pay to see that kid because he is unreal.
Perfect.
Everybody wants to pay to see the Paul brothers lose every single fight. That's the thing, dude. And they know that y'all hate them so much. So it's like they use it to their advantage to sell tickets, right?
Yeah, whenever I went to WrestleMania last year, man, there was this one guy that was sitting in front of like the anger, like the hate that he had towards Logan. It was like weird. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Why do you hate him so much?
And Logan Paul didn't even cheat. He tried to pull out the brass knuckles.
He tried to.
Somebody came out with the brass knuckles. AJ Styles ended up annihilating him. Who the fuck was that guy, by the way? His name was Jeff? Some guy named Jeff tried to
Jeff Ross?
it just says Jeff.
Oh. Who the fuck is that asshole? Who's that, JJ?
Who is that? He's part of his fucking podcast or
Yeah,
what?
something like that.
He like his friend? And then why did AJ Styles fucking end up hitting him?
You know, looking back at it in hindsight, AJ deserved it. Fuck it. You know?
AJ deserved what, to lose?
Yeah, then and he should have just fucking just cheated.
He could have cheated. You're right. But he chose not to.
Nice guys finished last.
No one likes Logan Paul. Great fight, though, by the way. Who's next? Is it the Liv Morgan fight?
Yeah, I was Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Fight.
Okay, this was the co-main?
The co-main event.
This is the co-main event, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying to pair him and Cross together. This had a huge pop right here whenever Becky Lynch, the man, came out. The crowd went wild. Whenever Becky Lynch came back, even though I'm not a Becky Lynch fan.
No?
No.
Why?
I'm just not.
You just don't like, okay.
I just don't like her character. I just don't like, I think she's really, I don't know. I think she it doesn't look legit. It doesn't look like it's, like she tries too hard. You know what I mean? They ended up losing though, right?
They won. She's a tag team champion.
No, yeah, but Liv and Raquel lost, right?
Yeah.
This says Liv and Raquel didn't deserve to lose their tag team belts. No disrespect to Lyra Valkyria, but she and Becky didn't deserve to win tag team gold at all last night. Liv and Raquel deserve to have a decent run with the tag team championship belts. I don't like how they just made Liv Morgan a fucking like a bitch, like a peon. Yeah, because Liv thought she retired her. Oh, Liv thought she retired Becky.
Well, there's like a story between Liv Morgan
She's
and
not the
Becky.
man. Exactly. She can never be a man, as I'm saying.
She's the last one who pinned Becky Lynch
She pinned her 1, 2, 3.
in a cage match for the WWE Championship. And Becky Lynch hasn't been back since. So that's why Liv Morgan looked at her like scared, like, holy shit.
Do you think that the Becky Lynch and Lyra are deserving of the tag team titles, though?
Do I think personally?
And by the way, how long have Liv had it? Only for a couple of months.
Yeah.
I don't like how they make Liv look so bad now. You know what I mean?
She's the one who got pinned by Becky, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a story between that now. Come on, guys. Right, JJ?
It was Becky Lynch. Oh, I thought that was going to be Bailey. Bailey didn't have a match neither.
She's the one that should be pissed.
Bailey didn't even have a match neither,
They
dude.
hold her.
They could have made it another hour longer. It was only fucking for 4 hours. I thought it was going to be like, dude, come on, dude. They could have made it last till 11 and put a couple of more matches in there, man.
It lasted to what, like 9:30?
Yeah, about 9:30. It didn't even go all the way to 10. It went from 6 to 9:30. 3.5 hours long?
They stiffed us 30 minutes.
They did. Everybody thought it was going to be Bailey, dude. Look at that. And they replaced Bailey with Becky Lynch. Everybody's making this picture right here with Bailey.
Well, because Bailey was supposed to tag team with her and she got injured.
Oh, backstage?
Kayfabe, yeah, she got beat up.
How do you think Becky feels about that? We'll see on tonight's Raw. These motherfuckers still haven't fucking texted me.
Yeah, they're calling her Becky Hogan now.
What?
Becky Hogan?
Why?
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
Gabe knows what it is. JJ, you know what it is. God damn it.
All right, main event now. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Let's get into this real quick. The last topic of the night. Last fight of the night. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Everybody is talking shit about this fucking fight, saying how, number one, how lackluster it was. But you went back and watched it, said it was not that bad, right?
So I watched it in real time. I was super pissed off. You guys watched it with me. I was furious.
Yeah, in real time.
Right?
Right.
So I went back, took a shower, and me and JJ, we rewatched the match.
Wasn't as bad as the first time.
Okay.
Supposedly, hang on. Travis says supposedly Sasha Banks wants Bailey to come to AEW.
Oh, God, no. Please don't do that, Bailey. Jesus, no.
Okay, what were you saying about this match?
It was a slow-paced match. It wasn't the most. I mean, it wasn't.
It was very slow paced.
It wasn't bad.
Fiend.
You know,
Fucking Travis Scott fucked up the whole night, dude.
he took 4 attitude adjustments.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then gold to the face. Don't forget that. The belt.
that's how he won. Yes, but an attitude adjustment off the top turnbuckle. There's a super attitude adjustment. He hits later on.
By the way, John Cena got most of his hair back. He said on the Pat McAfee show that he's going through a hair transplant. And so, like, whenever they do that, they have to remove all the old hair, all the hair, like, follicles out of your head. That's why he was really bald the last couple of months. But now he's going to get a full head of hair now.
Okay, maybe he brings the military cut back.
And fucking Travis Scott right here, dude. He put
Is this a no disqualification match? That should be fucking you disqualified.
It should be it should be you're disqualified.
what the fuck are we
Here's
doing?
Travis Scott getting his receipt for slapping the shit out of Cody Rhodes, and then you have the
Being told right here. if y'all pay attention, what happened on SmackDown? Did y'all pay attention?
Why did Cody Rhodes not hit him with the belt?
Because John Cena asked him, when it comes down to it, are you going to do what they want you to do, what they think that is right, or are you going to win the match?
And he won it the same way that he screwed over Cody Rhodes. Right here, kicked him right in the nuts. Bang! That's how he wins it. 1, 2, 3.
And right here, whenever he does that, I'm thinking, I'm looking at my phone, right? And I say, okay, it's like around 9:30-ish. We still got 30 minutes. Something's going to happen.
I know.
Triple H is going to come out and say, nah, the match continues. He cheated. And maybe The Rock comes out and says, hey, I'm the boss. You don't say that shit. You know? Something. Maybe Stone Cold comes out. Stuns both of them. I don't know, man. But Travis Scott coming out, whenever Travis Scott came out, what came to both of y'all's heads? Whenever Travis Scott...
The Rock is right after him.
Right? That came to your head, right?
Yeah, The Rock is next.
JJ, what came to your head?
Same thing.
The same thing.
The Rock should be right here behind him.
Whenever Travis Scott got Crossroads, I said, okay, now The Rock's going to come out.
Yep.
And it never happened.
Never fucking
And I said,
happened,
oh, fuck.
Holy. But I think it was a very shitty ending for an amazing weekend, amazing fight cards. WrestleMania was great. I think the fucking ending for the Elimination Chamber was better.
Way better.
And the ending on night 1 was better, obviously. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus OTC with Paul Heyman. But Travis Scott came out and ruined it, which is not completely his fault. And the crowd was booing Cody Rhodes the whole time. And they were cheering for John Cena. What's up with that? I said, what the?
Bruh. I mean,
hey now.
Deep down inside, I was kind of going for John Cena to win that 17th title, but I just didn't want him to win it like that.
I would not be cheering for him and booing Cody Rhodes, though.
I mean, I thought the fucking fans were smart enough to know better now.
Exactly. But John Cena was right. These fans are fucking idiots.
Yep. He's right about all these
They're
fuckers.
jackasses, man. So that match, what do you give out of 5 stars? I give it 2 out of 5.
Man, I give it a 2. I give it a 2. 2's fair.
I'll give it a 3.
Why do you give it a 3?
Because I think it wasn't. It was
What was the highlight of that match that stood out to you?
Fucking Travis Scott coming out and fucking...
In a defining moment...
The best part I liked about that match is Travis Scott getting the Crossroads.
Okay.
And he wasn't even supposed to be part of that match. But like you say, he fucking cheated. It was a world championship match. And it was supposed to be disqualified.
Would y'all have preferred the match without Travis Scott at all?
no.
No.
Yes.
So why explain, JJ?
Yes.
Why? Why? Explain. No, you can't just say that. Explain why.
You can't just say that.
I'm not gonna just cook you. I'm gonna bury you right now. Okay? Why?
Why what?
Why do you think that was a good idea?
Because it added like something to the match.
What did it add to that match?
It did add a
some
surprise element. It did add a surprise element to the match.
So
that's what you want to have is a surprise element. And you have somebody getting their receipt for busting Cody Rhodes' fucking eardrum.
Okay. So
last month on the Elimination Chamber.
So what?
The big surprise is a 150-pound man coming down there.
It's sad, but yeah. But Travis Scott,
That's the big surprise.
Whether you like it or not, Travis Scott, Bad Bunny, these big celebrities, they bring more fans to WWE. And Travis Scott's a huge fan. Like you said before we went on the air, you can't blame Travis Scott.
I do not blame Travis Scott.
You can't blame him because
who would say no?
Exactly. None of us would say no. Not being a smart ass, but your brother put on a green shirt and the accent could do a Zelensky doppelganger. He said you look like Zelensky, Chris.
Oh shit. Who's that? Steven?
No, Angus, this guy from Australia. He said you like that. That's a good comparison. Angus Zelensky. And he put on the if you put on the black shirt like how he went to the White House, that'd be funny.
So in a defining moment right now, where Cena breaks the record, 17th title.
Yeah.
This is gonna be whatever. JJ, your son's gonna say, okay, who is he? Who is that guy?
Travis Scott.
I picked John Cena to win.
Why is he in the match?
Because if you didn't watch Elimination Chamber, then you wouldn't know.
I did pick John Cena to win. I did not want him to win like that. I thought The Rock was gonna come out. Something else was gonna happen. Cody Rhodes and John Cena put on a mid. The match itself was mid, not including Travis Scott, but the finish, that was the best highlight. That was a highlight of the night.
That was.
Him springboarding. That was a highlight of the night.
He did it good. He did it real good. Thank God he did it.
That was a highlight of the night right there. Of the match, rather. Not the night. And then whenever he fucking crossroads him, I was so happy. He tried to slap him again. Supposedly, Travis Scott went out there and just called him a bitch. And I like how he crossed him and then just fucking threw his sunglasses out. And then fucking Travis Scott, he didn't know he was supposed to roll out, dude. You dumbass.
Fuck.
Cody Rhodes had to like push him and push him and push him.
Roll out, you idiot.
Yeah, roll out, dude. You dumb fuck. Anyways, guys, I gotta get my fucking truck right now from fucking Discount Tire. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Angus, Mayan King, Rudy, Raina, Travis. Thank y'all for liking and sharing the podcast. We'll be back with another wrestling podcast very soon. Thank you guys for coming. My brother Chris, my nephew JJ, had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. You guys had fun?
Always.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to be tuning into Raw tonight to see what's going to happen on Raw after Mania. Make sure you tune in. If you guys haven't, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that follow button for my podcast, for all the latest podcasts. Thank you, Angus, my brother from Australia.
Hey now.
And we will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Love you guys. God bless you. How's that beer? Oh, this beer's really good, Travis. Thank you, brother.
Beer's great.
Holla at you next time, Travis. Peace out, brother. Right at an hour and a half. Hell yeah.